Since its emergence from the depths of the Pacific Ocean, Godzilla has fascinated the world's scientists with its tremendous regenerative properties. Missiles, bombs, chemical agents, and even nuclear weapons left no lasting impact on the monster, with even the most grievous wounds healed in a matter of moments. The desire to harness this power drove governments, corporations, and even mercenaries to fight among themselves for whatever tissue samples might be harvested in the wake of Godzilla's attacks. But this race to unlock the genetic secrets of Godzilla would create something far stranger, an eldritch hybrid known as Biollante. Like so many monsters across history, Biollante began with the most noble of intentions. How precisely the Republic of Saradia acquired Godzilla's genetic material has never been disclosed, but they intended to use it to modify wheat, creating a new strain that could survive in any environment. Japanese geneticist Genshiro Shiragami oversaw the project, but an attack by rival agents who wanted Godzilla's cells for their own purposes left much of his work destroyed and his daughter killed. Distraught, Dr. Shiragami combined the genetic material of his daughter into her favorite roses. When he again gained access to Godzilla's tissue, he added a single cell to the flower, hoping that Godzilla's regenerative properties would allow the memory of his daughter to live forever. But Godzilla's cells could not be controlled, and they overwhelmed the plant, creating something entirely new. The mutant grew to enormous size in the neighboring Lake Ashi, and through some sort of psychic call, attracted Godzilla to it. In the ensuing battle, Godzilla's atomic breath seemingly burned Biollante alive, but its spores could not be so easily destroyed. As the Japanese self-defense forces struggled to contain Godzilla's rampage, these spores returned to Earth, erupting from the ground as a gigantic, evolved version of itself. In its first form, Biollante resembled a thickly intertwined tangle of vines culminating in a gigantic rose. Carnivorous teeth lined the inside of this flower, and jaws protruded from the end of each of its many tendrils. A large gestational sac extended outward from its body, containing what might have been its heart and perhaps even its brain. It was only semi-sentient, reacting only to Godzilla and other external stimuli. When Biollante returned and evolved into its second form, it was almost unrecognizable. Godzilla's genetic material had continued to overwhelm the other base components of the hybrid, leading to many of the monster's features to emerge across the plant. Its head had been transformed into a predatory reptilian snout, lined with a grotesque array of knife-like teeth and 6 large tusks. Many more vines and tendrils sprouted outwards from its body, ending in either snapping jaws or sharp-tipped spears. It was even able to move through the use of 4 root-like appendages. In a strange reflection of Godzilla's own atomic breath, Biollante was able to spit a large quantity of corrosive, radioactive sap. In addition, its regenerative properties had equaled Godzilla's own, allowing it to quickly recover from physical damage. In their second battle, Biollante proved far more capable than its previous iteration and possessed a far greater intelligence. It was able to severely wound Godzilla and even seemed poised for the kill. But in a severe miscalculation, the mutant's jaws attempted to bite down on Godzilla's head, allowing the King of Monsters to blast atomic flame directly inside Biollante. The resulting explosion decimated the creature, which again turned to spores and drifted upwards. In the chaos, Dr. Shiragami was killed, but not before witnessing a vision of his daughter drifting upwards and free from her genetic prison. The emergence of Biollante was further proof of mankind's ability to corrupt the work of nature and unleash new terrors upon the world. In his attempt to memorialize his daughter, Dr. Shiragami instead created a tangled prison in which her conscience faintly suffered. But like the atomic weapons that created Godzilla, the door to genetic engineering, once opened, could never be closed. And with Godzilla's cells drifting into space itself, came the potential for even greater monsters.
In Bestiary, the Templin Institute investigates the creatures and monsters of alternate worlds. If you've enjoyed this video and would like to join the Templin Institute, consider pledging to our Patreon page. Along with increased security access, you'll be able to vote in polls to determine future topics, get custom wallpaper every week, and receive some other exclusive rewards.